Yo, 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 welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the booth. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I seen this video and I thought we'd watch it together. I like these kind of stuff, so let's hop right into it.
If you're a producer who hates AI...
You know what I do hate? Ads. I'm gonna have to go premium. Alright, let's see what he's doing.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you.
What?
Sorry to bother you. I'm
What?
Chris.
Yeah.
And I'm a photographer. I'm a portrait photographer. And I just thought that you had like a really cool look. It was, I noticed you over there. And
It was the slight smirk. That was awesome.
the hat and everything and the coat. Are you from Dublin, sir?
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I don't live here anymore.
Why was he depressed about that?
I left many years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving tonight. I'm going back to London where I live.
Oh, you're living in London?
Yeah.
Do you miss Dublin?
Well, you have a certain empathy and nostalgic feeling for the place you're from originally. I'm not using my first name. I'm using...
Facts. That's true. I'm from Romania, and I moved here when I was 5. I went back when I was 16, and it's always just cool. Even when you just hear someone mention, you know, Romania, or in his case, Dublin, it just, it's cool.
my middle name, which is James.
James, okay.
And that's what I'm calling myself because it doesn't cause a hassle, right?
Yeah.
I've never been happy with my first name. You're a photographer, did you say?
Yes, there's no money involved in this.
I mean,
there's no money
you
involved
get
in
the
this.
vibe, and I know you're not.
I'm not out to scam you or
I
anything.
guess I know that, but and I should take that as a compliment. I look at myself in the this morning, and I'm not happy with what I'm looking at. You know, I've always had a sense of appearance, right? Since I was a young boy. When you're not rich, I mean, if I was rich, I've always had what I would regard as impeccable taste, but now.
My guy said if I was rich, I would be so much more swagged the fuck out.
Here I am. Not rich. And yet I still make a slight effort. You know, it's like if you haven't got money, you know what I'm saying? I should have money off my own bat, you know, because of my background and all the possibilities. I should, you know, be like a top lawyer or theoretically that was within my grasp, right? Mm-hmm. To be a top professional and to be pretty wealthy in that respect.
Yes.
I missed that train.
Have you ever been married? Do you have a family?
I mentioned that before.
God, the wind background.
What was your name?
Crazy.
I'm Chris.
I regard myself, Chris, as the greatest failure that ever walked the planet Earth.
Why?
Because I am.
Jeez Louise, don't be that tough on yourself, guys. That's crazy.
Because I didn't achieve the very basics. I'm the could have been man. I call myself the could have been man. I could have been, right? I'm the could have been man, but I ended up with nothing. I didn't even get a life. And I tried from the age of 13, you know, and the girl I was looking at the other geezer.
What is the most...
You know, I kind of understand him a little bit. I turned 30 this year, and it's like you know, I'd like to settle down too, but hopefully by the time I'm his age, I am. Jeez.
13, you know, and the girl I was looking at the other geezer.
What is the most important lesson you think you've learned over the course of your life?
Never wanted to put anybody down or bully, you know. I have no tolerance for bullies or put somebody down or make fun of somebody. If I could turn the clock back, I wouldn't hesitate to tell people exactly how I feel, which I didn't want to do then. I didn't want to hurt anybody, right?
Yeah.
Just bought a neckerchief.
You want to put on your neckerchief if you want?
There's 9 million people in London, and I don't have a single friend. And I'm not saying that like I'm crying. That is the reality. I lived overseas in the Americas, North America and South America. Mm-hmm. And when I came back, they had all kind of disappeared. And I've been alone for the last 22 years. When I was quite young, I didn't need any.
22 years.
friends. I'm chasing girls, and I didn't want another guy. I had the dawn to be able to chat up and all the rest of it, and then they'd move in or try to move in, and of course it never dawned on me I'd get to this age and be practically penniless and not have a profession and all the rest of it, which I should have, right? Or money. I should have a profession, I should have money. I missed all of that, and not even a wife, because I've been alone all of my life. You know, since the age of 4, you could say. I'm psychologically alone since the age of 4. My own mother was a piece of ice. We had a horrifically bad relationship at one point. Very difficult woman, piece of ice. There was no physical contact. Very strange for an Irish woman. There was no hug, there was no kiss, there was no nothing. It was, I do remember.
Damn, I feel bad for this fella, gang.
When at that
What
school
the
I was at
flippity
when I
flap?
was 4 years of age, there was another kid that after school I went to his house, and his mother was
That's
all
why I love
over him,
watching
right?
this.
And I can even feel this this very day,
hurt
that feeling.
He was jealous.
I wish she was my mother. And then you read about some British English guy who's disappeared or in jail in India or Thailand, and the parents fly over there.
Yeah.
When I came back from America, I stepped off the plane. I've never been met at any airport in my life by anybody. And I know in my heart I could have been taught in certain things. The other thing I might tell you, Chris, is I've always had a dawn for writing. And I wrote 2 plays, which I'm very proud of, and they've been sitting there for 20 years. I've said recently that I make people laugh almost every day. I haven't made you laugh because I've been very serious, but I make people laugh every day without even trying. Like, I'm not trying to be, and I said, this is my greatest asset. My only contribution is complete strangers that I talk to. They crack up laughing sometimes. Chris, I mean, these people are...
Gosh, homie needed somebody to talk to. He needed to let all that out.
Who is this famous guy? You know, I don't have the bitterness, but I could have it. I don't have it. Right?
And you've been very friendly and gracious to me and kind, and I appreciate that, James. That says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your character.
But there are times when you do feel low, you know.
Damn. James seems like a pretty good old chap. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, man. If you did, hit the thumbs up, consider subscribing. Both are free. Both really help my channel out. I think, you know, we're a small channel, so we'll see you in the next one.